I opened up a pop-up kawaii slash collectible shop to go into events and online store. And here are four things I've learned. So the first lesson is always pay for express shipping for your products, especially from manufacturers. So if you order your products through manufacturers, etc., I've learned that it's better for me anyway to pay for shipping because you never know. Like, you never know what's going to happen, especially if you attend in-person events, and you never know if there's any delays, etc. So it's better to have your products early instead of, like, panicking over if your products are going to arrive on time. And obviously, of course, if you can afford, if it's in your budget, the shipping, always, if you can consider that, then yeah, pay for express shipping. So the second one is customers mostly buy products because of their experience rather than the products itself. So what I mean by that is most of the time I find that it's the way your products or yourself make the customers feel. So it is either through what your product story is, or so let's say, like, through in-person events. It would be through your, I guess, like, customer service or the way that you interact with your customers. Because at the end of the day, like, let's be honest, like with my candles, with my products, it's really not that kind of unique, right? Like, there's literally thousands of candle makers, candle businesses. But people come to me, and my customers come back is because of the story, or the way my brand is, and I guess, is the way they interact with them as well, I'm hoping. So yeah, and it's mostly about the experience. The third lesson is always think about what kind of people are going to attend. So this is pertaining to, especially pertaining to in-person events, so like expos, markets, conventions. So always think about what kind of people are going to attend your event, and adjust your plans accordingly. So, for example, right? So, Ubuma has three main pillars of, I guess, of events, which is, anime slash gaming conventions. And then you've got the Filipino markets. And then the third one that we've recently been enjoying a lot lately is collectibles events, collectible fairs, such as the TCG Expo. So those three, when you think about it, people might not see, especially with the collectibles expo and the anime and gaming events, people might not think that much difference with it, but there's actually quite of a difference when it comes to the events, right? So obviously, so let's say an anime convention that we've done is the Game Expo or Animaga, right? So obviously they're gamers and anime lovers, right? And you think about what kind of people that attend those, and what you think that they will like. So, for example, when I prepare for those type of events, my setup will always be focusing on the anime fan art, or really just the gaming, and just really those two things I focus on when with my setup. I put my keychains, my kawaii candles, the Gojo's wrist, etc. Right? And so, on the other hand, which is the Filipino markets, I focus on the candles, which is the Filipino inspired candles, because obviously most, like, 90% of people that are going to be attending the Filipino Filipino Fest would also obviously Philos, right? So Jollibee, because let's be honest, if you philo, Jollibee is a fucking cult at this point. So I then put forward the Jollibee accessories, such as the keychain, the stickers, the Jollibee inspired candles, Filipino inspired candles. That's what I focus on. And then obviously for the collectibles expo, such as just before the TCG expo, I collab with my partner who is into these collectibles, aka Pokemon cards, right? And as you can probably see, my social media lately, I've been opening fucking lots of fucking packs.
Want an SIR? Where's my SIR? Give it to me.
Anyway, and we collaborate with that. So we have the Urumat and we also have the collectibles part of it, which is the TCG, aka the Pokemon cards. So because most people that are going into the TCG Expo would literally people that are into TCG. So we adjust our setups and the plans according to the actual event, and to the actual, like, the demographics of what mostly are going. We're assuming here because you never know, right? And I guess the last one, the fourth one, is the miracle of, I would say it's a miracle, the secret sauce of all businesses lately, I think anyway, personally, is relatability. Relatability. People want to relate to you. People would love to converse. People want to know your story. People want to know your story, and what you stand for. And like I said, it goes back to the first one, right? Sorry, the second lesson, which is the experience. So it really is about how you tell your story. And if you are very approachable or if you're not, and yeah, people just like to know the story. Anyway, I hope that you guys like this type of video. I only did 4, and I'll think of more. I've learned a lot in the last year. A lot of lessons, a lot of mistakes, a lot of wins, a lot of losers. So yeah, let me know. Like and subscribe the video, and I'll see you later.